Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sage Business Cloud Accounting Software online lecture series. Today we will discuss company module. Okay. First, company console. From this company console, you can navigate your company. Okay. If you are registered for more than one company, from company console you can view different companies, and if you want to move to another company, you can log into that company. And from here you can manage your modules. You can manage your add-on modules, and you can transfer ownerships, and you can view to-do list, access request from company console. Next, we will move to change company settings. Now we have discussed this change company settings. From change company settings, you can change your company details, general settings, tax settings, document and statements, branding, user-defined field, email signatures, and multi-currency. Okay, next we will move to company notes and attachments. From here, if you want, you can attach company documents to your company. Here you can view attachments, notes, transaction attachments. You can view from here. And you can view your memory consumption. Next, we will move to fixed asset module. Now, from Sage Business Cloud Accounting Software, you can maintain your asset register. Okay, you can maintain your fixed asset register from the system. You can create fixed assets. You can view list of assets. You can create asset categories and locations, and you can generate asset reports. Okay. First, we will create fixed asset. You can create assets from company assets, add an asset. Here you can enter the asset description. You can select category. Now if you have different asset categories such as building, motor vehicles, computer, then furniture and fittings, you can create your asset categories. And if you have different branches or different departments, you can maintain your location. You can create location from here by clicking add new location, and you can create your branches or departments or locations. You can create from here. Next, date purchase. From here you can select your asset date purchased. Next, serial number. If your asset has any serial number, you can enter the serial number, and you can enter bought from that supplier name, purchase price, current value, and replacement value. Next, you can use these user-defined fields. If you want to add more details, you can use these user-defined fields. Next, if you want to attach any, or if you want to add any notes to this asset, you can add from here. In addition to that, if you want to attach any documents, you can attach from here, and after that you can save this asset. After you create your assets, you can view your list of assets from here. You can view description, category, location, date of purchase, serial number, bought from, and you can customize this grid, and you can search assets. Okay, next we'll move to asset categories. From here you can create your asset categories. Go to company, assets, asset categories, click add category. From here under description you can enter the new asset category. After that you can save. After you create your asset categories, you can view your list of asset categories. The next asset locations. From here you can create asset locations. Go to company, assets, asset locations, click add location. Here you can enter your asset location and save. Next asset reports. You can generate your asset report from here. From report filters you can select your assets. From category you can select your asset categories. From location you can select your location, and from report options you can view user defined fields. After that click view report. You can view your asset register. Okay, next we will move to budgets. You can create your budget from here. Go to company, budgets, click add a budget. After you create your budgets, you can generate your profit and loss report comparing with your budget, and you can view actual values, budgeted values, and budget variance. You can compare with budget, and you can view budget variance if you have budget. Okay, we will create one budget here. First you need to enter budget name. You can select the year, so budget for this year or next year. If you are creating for next year, you can select next year, and if you are creating budget for this year, you can select this year. Next there are two options: create your budget based on historical data. Second option, create your budget manually. Now if you select first option, create your budget based on historical data, system will create the budget. And if you select create your budget manually, you can create your budget manually. Now if you are a new company, you cannot generate your budget based on historical data. So if you are if you are using the system for many years, you can create your budget based on the historical data. After you select, you can enter budget name and select create your budget based on historical data and click next. Here you can select historical data to use this year or last year. Then you can adjust your budget values, use your this year actuals and adjust round the values. If you want, you can increase or decrease your budget actual values. You can increase or decrease by percentage, and you can round up. And if you select use your this year actuals and round to values too, you can round up to these values. After that, click create budget. Okay, now based on your historical data, system has created the budget. And if you want to create your budget manually, you can create manually. Okay, for that also you need to enter name, same name. You cannot create two budgets, therefore for second budget please use a different name. Select create your budget manually and click create budget. In this screen you can enter your budget values. System will display months and your GL account. You can enter your budget values. Okay, for each account you can enter your values. Okay, each month, each account you can enter your values. Like this, you can enter your budget values. After that, you can view your totals and each account total, GL account total also you can view. Okay, next there's a additional feature. Now you can enter your budget values. And by clicking this button, yellow color button, copy budget values for this account. So if you enter one column, and you can copy that values to other columns. Now there are two options: copy this value across each month going forward. Second option, copy this value across to each month going forward, adjusting the value at the same time. If you select first option and copy now, that values will copy to each month. Enter again, enter first month value and click this yellow color button. Next, select first option, copy this value across to each month going forward and click copy now. Then this value will copy to all months. Next, there's another option. You can select the second option, copy this value across to each month going forward, adjusting the values at the same time. Okay. Now from here you can increase or decrease entered value, and you can change the frequency, and you can enter the percentage. Okay. Now if you want to increase this value, is 100,000. Now assume you want to increase every quarter. You can select every quarter, and you want to increase by 10%. You can enter percentage here and copy now. Now you can see first quarter it's 100,000, second quarter it's 110,000, third quarter it's 121,000, and fourth quarter it's 133,100. Okay, like that you can increase your budget values. Same way you can decrease your values. Select copy this value across to each month going forward, adjusting the value at the same time. Now if you want to decrease, you can select decrease, and you can select the frequency. Now every 6 months you want to decrease, then you can select the percentage, and now here we have decreased by 20% in every 6 months. First 6 months it's 100,000, second 6 month it is 80,000. Like that you can increase or decrease your value. Now if you want to increase every month, you can select every month and enter the percentage and copy now. Now it has increased by 50% in every month. Now you can see there's another button, blue color button, copy budget value for all accounts. If you click this, there are also two options, copy this value across to each month going forward. Select copy now. Now it has copied to all accounts. Also you can enter budget value in first month. After that you can click this blue color button and you can increase or decrease your budget values. Okay, if you want to increase or decrease, you can select second option, and from here you can select increase or decrease, and you can select the frequency. Let's select every 2 months and percentage. Now you can see every month, every 2 months it's increased by 10%. Okay. Like that you can enter your budget values. You can view the totals. You can view total sales, total cost of sales, gross profit, expenses, and net profit you can view from here. Next, list of budgets. You can view your budget list. And you can view the budget. Next, budget report. You can view your budget report, and you can import or export this budget to PDF, Excel, CSV, or you can print or email this budget.